also, obviously yell at me for this shit.
I'm not going to yell at you. I'm going to give you a stern talking to, if anything.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I'm just saying. We said 1 o'clock.
That's fine. Don't even start yet.
No, we're started. We're started.
Are we in?
Yeah. Because guess what?
When
I'm on time.
You don't have an introduction for
No.
the show?
We start talking.
I'm sorry. I've never watched this show before.
That's
so I don't
fine.
know how it starts. I have no idea how this show works at all. I would never. So, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're all over the place. Wipe your chin.
Sent you. I'm sorry. I sent you a confirmation text at noon.
Yeah. Look,
What happened?
What happened? I was on my way, and I was listening to music. I didn't hear the text through my phone because I had my headphones in. I'm on the fucking Market Frankfurt all the way here. And then you call me. I'm like, oh, what's this about? And you're like, yo, man, I pinged you.
I did.
I didn't get a ping back.
Well, when you run a show,
you're gonna tell me.
You need to be able to be around for a confirmation text.
So here's the thing.
At noon.
Here's the thing.
We're taping
Chris,
at 1.
You've known
We're taping
me.
at 1.
How long have you known me?
We're taping. It doesn't
How
matter.
long have you known me?
You're a small
How
business
long
owner. Is
have
that correct?
you owned
You're
me?
a small
How
business
long
owner.
have
Is that
you known
correct?
me?
Is that correct? I'm gonna show my hairline. Fuck this.
How long have you known me?
Are you a small business owner or are you not? Don't start, dude. I did stop and get coffee. I was a Heritage Daily Store. After the conversation, I was like, I'm going to take my time.
Yeah, that's
you know what?
Perfect.
You know what?
How long have you known me? Danny, how often am I late?
My dad wants to beat your ass.
Never. Never late.
You dropped my credit score 140 points.
Why? How did I do that?
When we lived together, you didn't pay a Verizon bill. My dad, I called my father. When we lived there, I called my father on the way in. This is why I stopped and get coffee, dude. I had a buddy whose hot water heater blew up last night, so I'm on like 2 hours of sleep. So I was like, I'm going to get a coffee. It's nice. My dad.
I would have gotten you coffee.
Yeah?
Yeah. If you're like, I'm on the way, I'd be like, I would have said, hey, man, do you need anything? Because I'm stopping at that corner store. Or I'll stop at the little coffee shop at the end of the corner.
I felt like I had time.
Yes, you did. You had all the time in the world. You had your time.
Yeah?
You had your time.
Yeah.
And here was mine. And I was trying to make it our time.
Wow. I got a workout in this morning. You know that?
What did you do?
Well, I did an extra 10 minutes of deadlifts.
Yeah?
After we talked a little bit.
I was going to say, was that at 12:35?
I was like, you know what? I feel great.
You know what? Just do some more fucking calisthenics. Yeah. Get it in there. I get it. Yeah. I get it. I could have gotten you coffee. Everything would have been fine. Everything would have lined up.
Don't I sound better with a resonance?
You do.
You hear it?
You sound on point. You showed up. Man. As soon as I heard you from across the street, like, yo. I'm like, there he is.
Yeah. That's why I cut our conversation, because I knew I could yell at you like this.
That's fine.
And vice versa.
Yell at me all you want. Yeah, I'm sorry I dropped your credit score.
You did drop it 100 foot. My dad, seriously.
100?
140. You dropped my credit score 140 points.
How is that? You know what you dropped?
You didn't pay a Verizon bill, and my name was on there, which I don't know why. It's your house.
I don't know why I was on there either.
For the listener, we lived together.
We did.
About a year and a half.
I dropped your credit score. You dropped my silverware score. All my spoons and forks were gone. Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
I had to go get new silverware. Half it was missing.
That's not true.
Where was it, Chris? I know where, man. I know where it was.
You remember when I had to walk in and a burner was on like a bonfire? You remember that? You know? I didn't take silverware in your house. I was coming off of a silverware house stealing. I did have that. I had that phase in my life where I was like, fuck these guys. I'm going to take the silverware to work. And when I was living with you after that.
Dude, there were times I went to go get spoons. I didn't have no spoons.
I did not. I'm so happy I stopped and got coffee.
The dish ran away with the spoon. This is the End Podcast with Ryan Shaner.
I was an hour late.
I am joined by the one and only Christopher Wood.
He didn't answer a confirmation text.
I was listening. Dude, I wasn't.
I'm late.
That is on me. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
We confirmed yesterday that it would be 1.
Yeah. And then the day of, it's hard to be a professional.
It's not that.
It's difficult to run your own show.
If someone tells me 1 o'clock, I'm there at 12:30. Just a half hour beforehand.
Okay. I understand. Maybe I need to learn from you.
No, you don't need. No. You're an adult. You need to learn for yourself.
Wow.
You're an adult.
Okay.
You need to learn for yourself.
All right, let's stop arguing like we fuck each other. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm all right.
You good?
Yeah.
How you feel about Vince McMahon shitting on people? You hear about that?
Yeah, I did. And he's 80 years old.
He's he's about 70 something, 80, yeah.
And he's been rich and powerful for
forever.
What? How long?
Forever.
40 years?
40 years. Well, I mean, I found out, so for the longest time, I didn't know. I know he inherited the WWF.
No, I don't. What?
So basically,
he built it.
No. His dad built it. Vince McMahon Sr. built that. And then for the longest time, Vince McMahon, the shitter, the one we know and love, he didn't know who his father was. And then he found out who his dad was and then tried to build a relationship with him. And then going into the 80s, Vince McMahon Sr. was like, hey, I'm on my deathbed, I'm dying. And Vince McMahon Jr. was like, yo, I want to take up the company. I want to take it. And they were like, no, that's not a good idea. All the people that were around Vince McMahon Sr. were like, nah, dude, don't give it to your fucking kid. He don't know shit about the business. And at that point in time, Vince McMahon had only been doing commentating. Like, he didn't really know a lot of the ins and outs. And like, yo, just dad, give me a job. I need a job. I want a job. Because apparently Vince McMahon was jumping from fucking career to career. And then he landed the commentating job. And then his dad decided on a whim at the end. He's like, yo, I'm going to give you my company. But if you fuck up, it was basically he leased out his company on his deathbed. He's like, yo, you can have it. But if you fuck up and don't make these certain amount of numbers, they're taking it back.
Okay, I did not expect you to know this much about this.
Yeah.
I forgot that you are like a pro wrestler for real.
I love it.
You actually do that.
I do it, yeah.
Which is bizarre to me when I found out about it.
Why was it bizarre?
Because your knee injury that I already know about. And I was like, I don't know what kind of health care he has.
None. That's the other thing, too, dude. When I was wrestling in
shit,
international waters,
oh my God,
I was like, man, if I fuck up, I'm real. And I did. I fell off the ring and busted my ass 5 feet. And I landed.
Onto what? Concrete?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was not pumped. I fucked up my butt pretty
hard. How long
hard.
have you been doing this for?
Like 6 years. And besides the ass injury, the other one was I almost lost my ear.
Doing what?
I got thrown in the turnbuckle, and you go upside down. It's called the Tree of Woe, which sounds sick. You throw.
Explain this to me. How do you? It's like a cartwheel.
So like someone throws you into the turnbuckle, you duck down, and you hit the bottom, and your legs flip up, and they get caught on the top rope. So you're
okay,
upside
but can we
down.
go behind the mask a little bit? How do you know you're gonna like? How does this work?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm gonna grab you. Like, you know you're gonna do a cartwheel.
Yeah. I already know I'm gonna do that. And then what happens is when I'm stuck like that, you come and punch me in the fucking gut while I'm upside down.
How do you do this?
Yeah, it's good.
You almost lost an ear doing that.
So what happened was because we put together the ring haphazardly, or we put it together very fast. The ropes are like steel cable just wrapped in like rubber for the most part.
Okay.
But if they're like a little bit shifted, the cable will be exposed. And when I was hit and punched, I fell and my ear got caught behind the cable and like pulled it. And I didn't know what had happened. And then I was wrestling around and I had Rachel Peters actually on my shoulders.
Okay.
Like we were like doing some dumb shit in the ring.
It's not big though.
And then I fell backwards, and she's like, yo, you're bleeding from your head.
You had a woman on your shoulders.
Yeah. While I was bleeding from my...
Wait, well, I'm sorry. I lost the story here. You did a cartwheel with a lady on your shoulders?
No. I did a cartwheel, got thrown in the ring, and then later I started wrestling again, and then I put Rachel on my shoulders to, like, chicken fight somebody else.
You've been bleeding for how long?
At that point in time, yeah, for, like, I don't know, a good minute or two.
I mean, you got to do something, man. But this is so dangerous.
Yeah,
bro.
it's
this is so dangerous, bro. Please, like,
Chris,
you're my age, man.
Look, man, I know. If you don't think it doesn't scare the shit out of me that I'm 40,
are you 40?
I'm 39. How old are you?
I'm 37.
Yeah, I'm older than you. I'm 40.
Yeah, well, you were
40
better
years
at
old.
comedy when I first started.
40 years old.
Yeah, you were a little bit above me.
Doing wrestling.
But doing wrestling well.
I mean, doing it well.
40-year-old can do it. I mean, it is keeping you in shape, yeah?
Diamond Dallas Page will do it.
We went to Chickies on
on
January 1. You told me your workout routine.
Yeah, it was fucking...
Have you talked about that one here?
I don't think I ever have. I don't think anybody... Because I don't like...
I would like you to talk about. Also, like, it's hard to transition like right down to like a normal conversation when
No,
you're talking shit so hard.
It's
like,
not.
I was late, like not on purpose,
You know what?
but kind of on purpose.
This is
I'm sorry about
this
that.
is a very good example of someone who doesn't listen to the show. How fast I gear shift in
Really?
this. Oh,
Okay.
dude, it's out of control.
Because I hope you don't. But also, I
No,
would like you
I
to detail because that Chickies. That was my New Year's Day.
I don't know. Yeah.
Nice thing to pick you up.
It was fun. It was fun going there and eating fucking just sodium rich burgers that later I shit so hard after that.
Okay.
That was out of control. We had
I felt sick.
We had like 2 or 3 cups of coffee.
Yeah.
And I had 4 non-alcoholic beers, and that chick was like, "Why are you getting so many non-alcoholic beers?"
True.
I was like, "Yeah, because I'm crushing them, because I'm an alcoholic, and that's what, because that's what I do on
I ate
New Year's Day."
I ate $26 at Taco Bell on Sunday.
26 whole dollars, so all of Taco Bell.
Yeah, I tried.
You got all of it. What did you
Yeah.
get? 3 Crunch Wraps?
I got 4 soft tacos, 2 cheesy gordita crunches, and then I discovered a nachos Bel Grande right before when she was like, "You want anything else?" Yeah,
Discovered it?
yeah. Well, it was an experiment.
You're Shitstiver Columbus, dude. You're just trying to. You just went to the new world, trying to crap your pants.
I haven't been to Taco Bell for 10 years, and it's
and
like,
you went.
yeah.
Why did you go? Why did you decide that today was the day you were going south the border?
It's an experiment to be nice to myself. I know it's terrible to say. Anyway, when I was young, I used to get Taco Bell and enjoy myself. And so when you're older, you gotta lighten up on yourself a little bit. So this past Sunday, I did. And I carried that energy into the drive-thru, and I didn't know.
You know what it is? It's like,
Nobody knows you're doing a nice thing for yourself when you're doing it. And so when I went to the
because
Taco Bell,
everyone in the drive-thru at Taco Bell's not doing a nice thing for
they
themselves.
hate their lives.
Yeah, you're just like, you know what I need to do?
Yeah. Well, I rolled up in the Camry and I was like, "Hey, how you doing? Place looks great. It's been forever."
Is Rachel working?
Yeah, exactly. And then
Jesus
I was,
Christ.
I just was that happy the whole time, and that's why I discovered it. She was like, "You want anything else?" I was like, "Oh my God, you guys have nachos Bel Grande?"
Oh.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Take
and
it. Shut up."
Yeah, I just try not to make eye contact when I have to pay and get the food. But
actually, that's against. You can't make eye contact in Taco Bell. It tells you when you go in there. It says no eye contact with employees. You're not allowed.
yeah,
And you did something nice for yourself.
I did,
which
and then I felt
resulted-
sick. But it wasn't something nice for yourself. It's the same thing as Chickies, where I was like, I know Shaner. I'm in South Philadelphia. I would like to eat food. What does he do?
I mean, that was a nice gesture. It was fun. It was fun.
Well, you owe me Chickies in like 6 months.
I know.
It's in my phone.
It's
I paid the check on this one. I remember that. I was like, I paid the check on this one in 6 months. It's good to have like a landmark that. Like, we're gonna have another hang in 6 months.
Chris.
We're going to Chickies.
I owe you.
You're fucking paying. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but I
Hour
did
late.
this.
You owe me.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
That was
I'm gonna keep a note too. So
Good.
June 1st,
good. And you know what? I'm gonna show up an hour late to that Chicky and Pizza appointment.
It's great.
I'm gonna be like,
yo,
I'm gonna pay for it, but I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be doing some fucking squats before I show up.
I'm gonna have 4 sandwiches and have already thrown them up. If you're late, I'm just gonna build that check, dude. Like,
Drop
give me the
my
shrimp,
credit
get the
score.
lobster out here. I'll have 4 of those.
Do
I
they
gotta
have
go to the bathroom real
lobster?
quick.
It's like we don't
you
even
show
have
up.
lobster. Just bring it to me.
Oh, it's his time for the check this time.
It is
$1,400.
14, man. I'd do it. I'd do it. Honestly, if you showed up early to a place and be like, I already got food, and the check came and it was over $1,000,
I'm gonna hide it.
I would pay it for fun.
Okay.
For fun, like honestly, if I got there and like, yeah, I had a little something before.
We'd both end up washing dishes, dude.
I-
We'd be
dude.
like, I'm sorry, it's a joke for
I
him.
always wonder about
and
that if they still
We
do that.
both don't have the money to cover this.
There's gotta be places that still wash dish. Like just like, yo, I can't pay. I did
cannot pay you
I did
for this.
not know that it was gonna be this much.
It was a joke that got out of hand.
Yeah, that's the best explaining to a server like this was a joke. We did not think it was going to be over $1,000.
I've thrown up a lot of lobster.
If it makes you feel any better, I have vomited a lot. Can we wash dishes to get out
I'll
of
wipe
here?
the tables down at the end of the night.
Honestly, I would throw out garbage for an hour.
Yeah.
If they were like, yo, you have to do something, I'll be like, yo, get me back there. I'll bar back for a little bit. No problem.
Yeah, it's like a sports, but it's not a bad job.
It's not bad. It's probably shit.
Yeah.
Probably shit.
But you can have
But
headphones in.
Fuck it.
Have one headphone in.
One headphone. Yeah, that's what
one
I should have.
for you, one
that's,
for the shop.
That's what I should have done when you were trying to call me. I should have had one headphone in when you were trying to call me to reconfirm what we already confirmed.
Oh, I did stop at Heritage.
And you did stop and get coffee. You know, you're like Mr. Blonde without all the savvy.
I talked to the kid at Heritage's too. The kid who rung me up. He was like, "Hey man, what are you doing? You never get coffee?" I was like, "I had to go do my buddy's podcast." He was kind of being a cock.
I got time.
I was on the way in.
First off, how was I being a cocksucker? I literally said, "Take your time."
The kid told me, he was like, "Yo, drive 25 the whole way here."
Wow.
Drive the whole. Just drive.
You took
25.
advice from a 14-year-old kid.
No,
on how to, yeah, you did.
I try to be nice.
Nah, you and then
But
and
he
then
said
what
slow down too. He knew what I was doing.
all you had to do was just, and then as soon as you tell me like, "Yo, what's the address?" I'm like, I knew it.
Yeah, I got off at the wrong exit, huh?
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah, I don't go into the city that much.
That's not.
I can't believe it.
You've also been here
can't believe
before.
that happened.
You've been here before. I've seen
can't
you
believe
here.
that.
I've seen you here at least 5 times.
So unlucky.
And
I can't believe it. Sometimes you just flip a coin, comes up tails.
why? No, that's not how it works with drive. That's not how it works with directions at all. Go left or right. I will go where the head takes me. That's not how it goes.
I almost got here on time.
You almost did.
Yeah.
But again, it's not, you know what? As much as I could say, hey, man, you weren't on time. No one's on time. No one's on time.
I love being on time for
Yeah, well, how'd that
things.
work out today?
Pretty good.
Nah,
I feel good.
you were, it's 2:07.
Is it?
It's 2:07.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, an hour late. Perfect. You made it real good. Anyway.
My dad actually was pissed at you. He's like,
What?
"You still know him?" Because I told him I was doing Shaner's podcast today. I called him on the way in. He was like, "Shane with the Bud Light? How? They all live in Texas." I was, "No, Shaner. Remember, I live with him."
Yeah, him.
And he was like, "Oh, yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, kick him in the balls."
Man.
Because he's like an old man. He doesn't understand. You know, he can't. It's like he doesn't know how to like curse at people and shit. He's like a nice man.
no.
It's like kick him in the balls, punch him in the nose.
Punch.
140 points, Chris. I was like, you don't understand. He's funny. He's fun.
Did it now 140 points drop. How did it drop 140 points? I don't understand.
I don't know. I haven't bought a house.
I don't
ask me.
understand. I don't understand how it dropped 140 points. And then my other question is, did it affect you with anything else? Or was this his bill and not yours?
No, because it was $500 cash to live with you, so it wasn't that much.
Yeah.
And so it's probably my fault, honestly. I mean, I'm giving a shit, but I put my name on the Verizon bill, dude. It's all me. I'm not trying to actually blame you for it.
I'm not taking any blame.
Also, we were both not at our best.
No, that was a
in our
wild
lives.
time.
If we're being honest.
That was not the greatest. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember the burner incident. I don't
You
remember
did
that.
fall asleep on a burner that was like, it was like a 4-inch flame. I came home. I was like, I love him.
When did that happen?
I didn't care. I was like, turn it off. We just did like the Saving Private Ryan upstairs. I was like, dude, get in your room.
I don't even remember that. Well, clearly.
So happy shit isn't on fire.
Yeah. I mean, the only time I ever remember waking up to something possibly being on, I'd put a pizza in the oven. And
Okay, as you do.
As I do, I came home from work. I was like, you know what I want? I want a lovely, you know what? I'm going to treat myself well.
What type of pizza?
Tombstone Supreme.
Really? I'm a DiGiorno man.
Yeah, if I had DiGiorno money. I don't got DiGiorno money.
Oh my God.
You know what? That's what the credit score's affecting.
DiGiorno, are you looking to sponsor a podcast?
Yo, dude.
Upgrade this man's life. Come on.
Use promo code Squirt Alert.
Okay, there it goes. They're
Dude,
a corporation.
I get here.
Clean it up a little bit, Ryan.
Danny's always like, yo, we got to do this. It was like maybe some sponsors promo codes. Like, what do you want your promo code to be? I was like, I don't know, Squirt Alert. And Danny's like, that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, same page, baby. Promo code Squirt Alert. You get half off at the short.
I don't think that I tried to get.
Dude, how great would it be? Like Jordan's like, we like the cut of your jib.
Dude,
The rising crust. Squirt alert.
I don't know why they don't. I tried to get Stouffer's to sponsor my podcast when it was cooking because I was eating a lot of fucking detour meals. You know what those are?
Yeah, those are the workout Stouffer's.
I know. It's so funny to
Those are
grow
the
up
ones
and-
that you trying to bulk up.
It's so funny. Yeah, exactly.
You trying to get cut and lean? Here's 140 calories of crap for you.
Yeah, but you think you're going to get ripped.
Yeah,
but it's
you
like,
do. It's the commercials are so dumb. It's like they never really show. It's kind of like fast food commercials. They never show the people who are actually eating fast food in fast food commercials. They never show the people in DiGiorno, Tombstone, Stouffer's. They never show any of the people who actually eat those meals.
You know who does? It was that, it's funny to have lived long enough with True Detective season 1 being out that like when you're a young man and you're 22 and you see it, you're like, oh my God, I'm Russ Cole. And then when you're this age, you're like, oh no, I'm middle-aged Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
Fuck me. God damn it. I'm eating a fucking microwave meal. Motherfucker. How'd this happen?
No.
Like sad, Trey,
Dude, there
watching
is-
some bullshit.
Look,
Like you live the whole arc. It's great. I feel bad for people who just saw it.
there is nothing.
You learn so much.
There's nothing more depressing than being in your late 30s microwaving food.
Yeah, and you're like, this
This is how I am.
what's up? I'm on the comeback trail
What
now.
am I doing right now?
Like, nah, dude.
What am I doing? Also, I microwave coffee a lot. I do that.
Really?
Yeah.
You could stop and get it fresh from some places.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah. Well,
Like on your way to places?
actually, what is this?
Oh, it's Heritage. Daily
Heritage.
Store.
If
Yeah.
you use
The South
promo code
Jersey-
Squirt Alert at Heritage, you get $2 off of Grande coffee. They even use
it was just a small one. Like
That's
I
small.
barely wanted a coffee, but I was like,
But
I'd like
you know
to
what?
stop.
I'd like
I
to
was like,
stop.
I'd like
to stop.
I got-
I'm already
it's
late.
okay.
Why not?
I wasn't late.
Fuck it up.
You know?
Who gives a shit?
I live in the present.
Spoken like a true asshole.
I'm the exact.
That is the most asshole. Like I live now.
I just
I'm
live
living
in the present.
I'm living right
you know?
now.
I can't get a coffee.
Oh my god! I want to be so self-aware, and I feel so self-assured about what I'm doing, and I feel right now with you.
Yeah.
Like truthishly,
You know what?
you stopping to get coffee, that was you living like your best life, and you were living like your real life.
You know what? If you don't take care of yourself, who's gonna?
You know what? It is self-care. It is. It is self-care being late. That's just how
There
you
was
justify it all the
20% of
time.
me that
I'm
was
sorry.
like when I pull up,
Self-care.
it is gonna be a fight. Like when I put like 20% of me was like, okay, this is actually gonna be a real problem, or like 80% was like, this will actually be
No,
alright.
it's fine.
This is fine.
I don't look. Anytime, I'm always the first one everywhere. So that's my biggest. That's on
On
me.
foot.
On
you
foot.
walked here, by the way.
No, I took public transportation and walked from K&A to here. Yeah, so like that's like a quarter of a mile.
So you walked a quarter of a mile.
Yeah,
I drove.
to here. I know what you did. I was in an automobile that worked.
Yeah.
Still late.
Yeah. Got off
Knew
on the
ahead
wrong
of
exit.
time.
Couldn't
Knew
believe it.
ahead of time
I
what
can't
time it
believe that
started.
happened. Wow.
Still late.
You know, things happen.
Still late. That's fine. You did what you wanted to do. You were living your best life. You were doing self-care.
I did have. I really am on low sleep though.
So why are you on low sleep? What happened?
No, I actually did. Like a longtime buddy's water heater blew up last night.
How'd you fix that?
I didn't.
Oh,
but
you
I'm the
just-
only guy in my friend circle from back then, and those guys in the trades.
Sure.
And so. I
So
was
if you
like-
didn't fix it, what did you do?
well, I actually like shout out to Matthew Tubbs Leach, who's like a plumber in Delaware County. He's been on Dad Meat.
Tubbs
I hit
rules.
that dude out like because my buddy sent me pictures like all the laundry I could ever even imagine. Like everything was flooded the fuck out in
Yeah.
the basement. So I was like, hold on, I might know a guy. And so I hit Tubbs up, dude. 2:11 a.m. Tubbs hit me back and was like, okay, this is what we're looking for here. This is here. This is here. You're the man. Let me know. And then like 5 a.m. a couple hours go by. he hit me up with like a quote of like it should be like 26 to 5K.
So let's put it this way. You were the middleman of somebody else's hard work.
I overextended myself to try to fix somebody's problem that wasn't mine.
With no knowledge.
Yeah, now Tubbs is also on low sleep today, and so am I. But
So
Tubbs is
basically-
actually working a job, and I'm over here fucking around getting coffee.
So basically what you did
yeah,
is you took somebody else's problem,
yes,
made it a bigger problem for two people instead of one.
yeah.
And now you're tired, and another guy who owns a small business is tired.
Yeah, I've never learned how to be a man. I don't know. This is how I am, dude. You try to fix things and you make them all worse. Like, I'm sorry, you've never done that in your life, huh?
I have.
Okay, that's fine.
Tons of times. But I also, if someone's like, yo, man, my hot water here is broken, I'd be like, I don't know anything about that. I would have just given them Tubbs' number directly. I wouldn't have intervened because I know that I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
If I did know.
Yeah, but he don't know Tubbs.
Sure.
And people are like tough meeting each other.
He's that's Tubbs' job.
Yeah, but it's okay. Look,
That's like
I'm
saying
not saying
like
I handled
that's
it well.
that's like saying it's like, oh, I need a doctor. I'm like, hold on, let me. It's hard introducing yourself to this guy. He's a doctor.
I'm happy I came here.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. There's only been a few times in the situation where I've showed up to an emergency that I kind of knew what to do. The one time a fucking friend of mine, her dog went through a glass window and stabbed himself in the chest.
The dog?
The dog did. Like, just jumped through, like, the plate glass on, like, a screen door.
What kind of dog is this?
It was a Doberman. Doberman.
Okay, past tense was.
No, I mean...
What happened? Yo, give me a dead dog story.
That did sound ominous. Like,
What
I
happened?
showed up. I remedied a problem. That was a Doberman.
It was.
No, she was just fostering this fucking dog. And it apparently, like, it was always like, dude, this dog was like a fucking bull in a china shop. Every time I went over there, like, it couldn't stay still. It was all over the fucking place. So apparently it ran into the plate glass window, and when it like smashed into it, it stabbed it in the chest. So when I showed up, I was just holding
it's gross.
paper towels to its chest while we were
Yeah.
like duct taping this fucking dog. So that was the only time, like, that's where I understand, like, I could be the guy, like, I could be a combat medic if you don't care about living. You know? You know what I mean?
I did a dog once. I did a Doberman once, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
What, you run up on that
If
machine
you
gun
don't
nest?
care
You're
about,
all right.
if you don't care about surviving, I can get you where you need to be I could at least get you to a vet. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to the dog?
The dog, we took it to a emergency clinic while she drove, and I held, dude, it was like,
Oh my God.
it was like Mr. Orange in the back seat. It was like just
Yeah, you keep it close like a child.
holding it.
You're like, calm down. Is it whining the whole time?
No, actually, I'll give it to the dog. I think the dog was so scared
Dobermans are hard, dude.
that it
They're
was just like,
I'm bleeding out.
it was not
Sorry.
moving. So, like, I was just holding it. I was like, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Even though I'm like, this dog's going to die. I was like, this is going to be
Has
like,
blood all over
I
the
was
place.
afraid that if I moved it, it would like just squirt out. But it wasn't that bad. Like, when I showed up, there was blood a fair amount of places. Like, because it cut itself and then freaked out and started running throughout the house. So just squirting blood like a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
And then I showed up, and she called me like immediately. She's like, I need help. And I'm like, and luckily I was at home. So I was like 3 blocks away.
So you show up.
Show up. She's like kind of on the verge of tears.
Did you put an outfit on for it?
What are you talking about? Like
Or
a
it's
fucking, like a show up like a mascot? Like,
No,
what the
like a
fuck?
doctor scrubs or some shit. You're like, I'm gonna get a lot of dog blood on me. I gotta put a different. I just asking. I've never done this before. I'm sorry to interrupt.
See, that's why you're late. You would have been like, hold on, I got to get my attire on.
No, I don't wear good clothes to get blood on.
What are you talking? It was an emergency.
Okay.
Were
you in love with this woman?
No.
Okay.
I was just doing a friend thing. I was
working on
three blocks away.
All right.
She said she needed help, so I went. If I wasn't there, I'd be like, yo, I'm actually in Fishtown right now.
Okay.
Can't make it. But I was only 3 blocks away, doing nothing.
I'm sorry to interrupt. So
Like-
you were in the car with the dog, not dead, and
Not
it wasn't
dead,
whining,
Not
which is
whining,
insane.
which also was concerning me. The not whining was concerning me. Like, when people get quiet right before they die, like in movies, they're just like, oh no. I'm just trying to be quiet.
Were you riding shotgun? She was.
No, I
driving?
was in the back seat. I was like holding the dog because like she was
So
driving.
it really was like, what's that, Mr. Orange in the back?
Yeah.
Like, you'll be all right.
I was like, "Are you a doctor?
Exactly.
Are you a doctor?
And a dog, yeah.
You don't have any idea what you're talking about."
You're going to be all right.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Larry.
So you get to the vet.
Yeah, we get to the vet, and I'm like carrying the dog. So I'm carrying this gigantic, like, fucking moose Doberman, trying to get in through the door. We, like, bust in. Like, I think she called ahead of time, like, while we were on the way there. So they immediately took the dog, and then they, like, had to do, like, 7 or 8 stitches in the middle of the chest. Luckily, the way it sliced, not stabbed. I thought it stabbed in.
That hand movement was a lot.
Slice.
Okay,
dude.
yeah, you did that well. That was a lot.
You know how it goes?
That's a lot for me.
Not stabs.
Okay, so 7 stitches didn't go in.
Didn't go in. I thought it was a full puncture wound. And that was the thing. Her gums started getting white, which is apparently like a sign of like major blood loss in a dog.
Okay.
So I was like, yo, these gums is getting real airy. And
Yeah, we got to talk about something else. That was pretty intense, dude. Shit.
You know what we can talk about? Let's talk about some messages. We got messages to listen to.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put them cans on. We're going to riff on some people's. Hopefully, none of them are wildly depressing. People have been. Look, before we get into this, I appreciate any message I get. I really do love when people call. I really do love people are participating in the show. If you have a serious message, like, or a serious question or a problem, like that isn't like kind of goofy, preference it in the message. So like we don't, because I don't listen to any of them, and sometimes we get them and it's like, man, that guy probably needs to see a doctor. Like, but
You get audio messages from people?
yeah, they leave voice messages.
This is going to be crazy. Okay. Here
Rip it, Danny.
Yo, Shana, me again. I called about, fuck. I don't know, dude. I'm still drunk. But, like, I have so many questions for you, dog, that I feel like you should answer. My name is Bryce, by the way. But, like,
Good name.
so we have, like, a lot of things going on, man. I don't know. I kind of feel like I need a better job, but it pays well and I get good tips. It's a hard thing. Man, I should have prepared more for this.
That's good.
Fuck. But me and my girl love you. Probably gonna fucking try to come out sometime. You should come down to Tampa sometime. That'd be sick. Dude, it'd be cool. What up? Anyway. I'll probably call back again later. What up? Thanks, Danny Dubs. Sick.
Oh, my God. I was skeptical of this idea when it started, and I love it all the way, dude. That guy, I hope, Bryce, you're doing great in Tampa.
Bryce is the
up, Bryce, dude?
That
Hang
is.
in, Bryce.
That was almost like him doing an impression of me doing an impression of a drunk person.
Hang in.
Dude, the pauses and everything, like, yo, so here's the thing, I'm trying to get my job. I should.
Dude, I think it's so wild that people call in, you're like, yo, what's up? I'll help you out. That guy, keep the job.
Yeah, no, yeah, don't
Even
quit.
if it sucks, dude, the money is money. Please
Also,
keep the job, bro.
please, for the love of God, don't show up to that job like that. Don't show up and be like, I'm sorry, I'm late. I had to go get coffee.
I mean, just, wow.
I had to go get coffee, and I tried to ping you.
Really?
I try to ping you.
Are you over here saying that I'm not doing a good job?
I try to get you
That's insulting, bud.
You dropped my credit score.
You did drop my credit score, bud. It's insulting, man.
Bryce, thank you for calling. If I can get to Tampa, I'd definitely like to hang out. I'm glad you guys are showing whatever love you got. And yeah, don't quit your job unless you totally gotta. I don't know. If you get good tips, and you probably get, now they up the hourly in certain places. So like on tips on top of hourly, maybe you're doing all right. Then again, it depends on what the fuck you do. But yeah, thanks for reaching out.
Yeah,
next time, if you do have more of what you want to talk about, we'll play the message. We'll get to it. Next message.
This is nuts.
Yeah, this is great.
Hi, Ryan Shaner. I had a theory I want to run past you. I think it might be gay to watch lesbian porn because they use strap-ons. So how does that even make them any different than tranny? You only know that it's a woman because it's like pink or purple or something. But if that's a flesh-colored strap-on, then it's realistic. And you might as well be watching tranny porn, which is, at the very minimum, it's a stepping stone to watching gay porn. It's not full-blown gay. So I don't know. I'm really fucked up about this.
Okay.
Because lesbians rule. But it might be gay. I think I'm just gay. Okay, bye.
You know,
That was perfectly the array of messages that we received.
That is.
That was the best combo we.
Woo! I also love how you could clearly tell that man was driving somewhere. It was like, I gotta figure this out now. You can hear the turn signal and everything.
Yeah, like the background.
Oh, that was great. Is it gay to watch lesbian porn if they're using strap-ons? Do you think they're gay? Do you think that's gay? Like, first off, I also think you're thinking way too hard about porn. I think if you're watching porn, just get what you need. You know, pick your fucking, you know, your tabs. You know, got them. Are you a multiple tab guy? Or are you a one tab guy?
In what way? Porn?
Yeah, porn.
Yeah, I'm off it, man. I can't do it, man. I have such fucking shame about it. Like, I can't. My life sucks too hard to be able to do that. So you just got to get off it. Sorry about that. I don't fit for the show. I apologize. I was late.
It fits perfectly. That was the most depressing. I was like, you watch porn? I'm off it, man.
You can't do that shit. You're a grown man. Knock it off. Like, your friends have daughters and shit. Like, what are you doing? You're still living like young man. You wear underwear yet?
No.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So that, you know, maybe it's called self-care. Maybe my no underwear.
What was the Taco Bell on Sunday? We've already talked about this.
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, maybe I'm working on myself.
Okay.
You know, maybe my no underwear in porn is my Taco Bell.
We're so similar.
Maybe my
we both
underwear
can't stand ourselves.
Maybe
Will you stop?
Maybe my no underwear in pornography is my Taco Bell, and when I see two women bumping buttholes together, that's my Nachos Bel Grande.
That's probably great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hot.
I remember when. Yeah.
I remember when,
bro.
I think back to it.
I just got to get some shit going.
Well,
I'll be okay after that.
I think so. Wait, when is your now? When you say you're off it,
yeah,
does that mean you're going to get back? Are you waiting for a time where you feel better about yourself to get back into it?
Hopefully not. You know, you just cut things out. I hope, and they don't come back. Be nice to have like a wife. You ever think about that?
Yeah.
That's what we're going for.
I get you. So you're saying if you had a wife, let's just say you're watching porn now. You're watching two lesbians go fucking ham on fucking clam.
Okay, touch buttholes like you said. Okay, well, it's gonna sound like that. I'm probably gonna click off of that one. Yeah, that's not my style. That's okay.
What?
Well, people enjoy that, but I'm
come
okay
on.
with that.
You never watch fart porn?
I feel like that's you know. No, I saw remember, have you seen the one the guy with the cape who gets like a birthday cake farted on? I saw that one once a long time ago. That's like my only experience with fart porn, man. I'm sorry. These are new worlds to me. Please lead me and tell me how it goes.
The guy with the cape.
He looked like Gandalf. I don't know. Yeah, dude, he had like a walking stick and he got farted on by some chick. It was like
all right.
8 years ago.
So not cake farts. Not cake farts.
No, but I think there was like a bird. I've seen like a couple of them, but like who's spending time on that? Like
Clearly, if you've seen a couple.
No, you see like clips. This is yo. I got set the fuck up on these things. I try to actually have a real conversation.
We're having a real one. We're having a real conversation. We're goofing.
I can't be talking like this.
Yes,
about
you
these
can.
things.
It's not somebody. It's not somebody's daughter. It's somebody's mom. It's different.
That's worse.
Is that worse?
I don't know.
I don't think anybody's daughter.
You got to get a 4-pack of underwear. You gotta step it up, man. I gotta step it up. I was late.
That's the reform. That's the reform I need. It's like, yo, I changed my life around. I cut out fart porn. I cut out. I'm all fart porn. I got a 4-pack of underwear.
I was never on fart. No. I'm not gonna let that slide. Stop it. I'm not gonna tacitly agree that I was ever on fart porn. That's enough with that phrasing. Thanks. I'm tired, but I'm not a fucking idiot.
I'm not.
I'm not
baiting. I'm not baiting you into being on fart porn, Chris. I'm not baiting.
Also, if that's your thing, that's fine. It just has never been my thing, and that's fine.
But you have seen multiple.
Yeah, the guy had the cape on. I couldn't, but he had like a cape and a walking stick. I was like, what do you, that's how you dress to get. It's just a world I don't understand, you know, and I don't need to. It's okay.
Okay. So, you don't watch porn? You're off it.
Yeah, nah.
You're off. Good. Okay, let's just for the call's sake, let's just say you're on it again.
I forgot the call was like a math problem, dude. You hear that at the beginning? He was like, "We're gonna have this." I
mean,
I felt. And then you combine it, and then over here, and he was like, "I think I'm gay." Bye.
I mean, don't get me wrong. That was a fake dick algebra problem that ended up being, you know, the variable was just being gay. X was gay.
Dildo quadratic equation. That's
Definitely
what that was.
solve the area of a dildo.
I don't know.
That guy did it.
I got to cheat on this one.
He might have just been gay. However, I've seen lesbian porn with a woman with a dildo. I've actually seen in person a woman fuck another woman with a dildo.
Really?
And at no point in time did I think.
Did you cheer?
Did I cheer?
Yeah, dude.
I was more like, whoa. Woo! I was like, whoa, that's happening. It's kind of like, and I think I audibly said, whoa. Which may have taken,
you would have to.
I think it may have taken the like away from the sexiness.
You just do the wave by
because I was like, whoa.
Woo!
I was like, yo, that's fucking, what's up? But yeah, do I think it's gay if a woman uses a strap-on? Well, I would say lesbian porn is a form of gay porn. They're both. It's homosexual porn. You know, it's two women. Maybe they're in love, maybe they're not. But I don't know if all gay porn stars are in love or not. I don't know. But if you're watching two men go at it, that's gay.
Yeah.
If you're watching two women go at it, that's a definite form of gay porn, but it's heterosexual because it's two women in it. Like, there's so many layers that stinky onion that you gotta peel back and look at. But is it even more gay if women are introducing a fake penis into the jam? Which I don't know.
It just feels like they're fooling around, you know.
Yeah, they're just goofing. But I would say, like, have I watched trans porn? Not on purpose.
Okay.
Not on purpose.
You got tricked into it? You're like, it's a good thumbnail. What?
That's exactly what happens.
Okay.
You know, for someone who's out of it, you remember the fucking mechanics of the game. I'll tell you that much. You know, you're like a grizzled vet. You're like, I'm off it. You're like a guy who did one last trans porn heist, and you're like, I can't get back into it. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Come on. You trying to live a life or what?
I'm trying to get me a wife. I can't be having
You gotta build an hour of stand-up. Look, that's enough of this.
I can't have this Gandalf walking stick fart porn hanging over my head anymore. I'm off it. I'm out. No more. I need me a 4-pack of underwear and a wife.
This is incorrect. This is a dramatization.
That sounds. I'm taking all the things you gave me, and I'm building a narrative with the words you gave.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm happy
you said
I came here.
You wanted a wife. Oh, also, not to get off topic, dude, you might be gay. you might the caller. Maybe you are gay.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
I mean, if you came to that revelation while you were driving, you might be gay. But there's not. Hey, man, be gay. And maybe you watch tranny porn and you live your truth. You know, your tranny porn is your Nachos Belgrande. That's your thing. That's how you treat yourself. You know, you've had a hard day at work. You go home, watch a little bit of T-porn, hit the sack, lights out.
You probably feel you don't feel sick afterwards, I guess.
You probably
healthier.
I don't know. What if there's a guy who's like, I watch T-porn all the time, and I just end up throwing up afterwards? Like,
hungover for 2 days.
I get diarrhea every time I watch this shit. But then again, I'm like, man, it's cheap. It's cheap. It's the best way to spend $27 on Q-porn.
Fucks my salsa.
It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I thought it was the fire. Turns out it's not. All of a sudden, I'm shitting my ass.
I don't know. I emailed Huberman. I don't know. I sent him all the details. He hasn't got back to me.
So wait. So you want a wife?
No, I don't want to talk about that.
Oh.
What are you going to talk about that for?
You brought it. You brought it up.
I've had chronic pain for like 3-4 years.
I know.
I want a full life. Dude.
I know.
It's enough of just doing book reports by myself.
I got it.
And being afraid to hang out with my friends, so I'm late.
I don't know why
you gotta step up and live a life.
We're not gonna
build an hour.
We're not gonna
get live oral presentations into Skankfest Vegas. It's the best live morning show you could have at 11 p.m. Just saying.
I agree.
Anybody wants that? Tablepedia lights out. We got a bunch of. Live OP, that would be great.
Yeah, you got. See, look, it seems
Sorry,
like
I just tried to hawk my own show,
and that's
I
fine.
Haven't submitted, and I'm not good at marketing, but that's what I think would work.
This is why you're apologizing too much for people to people who love you already.
Yeah, thanks.
You're doing that. You don't need to do that.
Okay.
You're in a safe space.
That sounds good.
You need to calm down.
Yeah, thanks, dude. You going to Skankfest this year out in Vegas?
I don't know. I don't know.
You submit yet?
No, I didn't submit last year either. They just accepted me, which was dope.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see what happens this year. We'll see if I'll ask them if I need to. If I need to, definitely, I'll definitely do it. And then again, I do base it on how many fucking AI posters you're on when you get there, which I didn't notice because. So they have all these posters all around of just different comics and different shit. And it's basically your face kind of photoshopped into things on these posters that are goofy shit involving Vegas. And there were 3 of them that I didn't even notice I was in there because I have a face that just looks like it should be in the background of every photo anyway. There were 3 of them that someone was like, yo, that's you. I'm like, I didn't know that was me. And there was one that I was sitting under for almost 3 hours straight. And someone's like, yo, you're in that poster. I didn't even fucking notice I was there because my face looks just like this all the time. So any photograph from 1905 to
You do look like a man from the Industrial Revolution.
Dude.
Very much so.
Any photograph from the early 1900s to 1989, I could just be walking around in the background. No one would notice.
You could do every remember the History Channel from when we
oh
were
my
kids?
God! Remember the History Channel?
Steam,
yes, I do.
Steam engine shit.
Yeah.
You could be every one of those.
I could just be one of those guys.
You could be both Wright brothers. You shave your head.
Fucking coal miner, got it. Arms dealer, got it.
Okay.
Human trafficker, got it.
Okay, this is getting dark. I was thinking inventor.
Oil guy, yeah.
Working on things. Trying to improve humanity. You're like, okay, human trafficking and
oil guy.
Let's just stay away from that with the fart porn thing. Let's just stay away. I'm scared of how this is gonna turn.
Did you think I was gonna go fart porn next?
I'm gun shy. I'm like, what is happening? I came in with a lot of fun energy.
Porn director, I'm all over it.
We yelled at each other for 12 minutes, and now I don't know where it's going.
I think you're just worried. You're just worried. You know, I'm not have I ever yelled at you?
I never do this kind of podcast.
I know.
My podcast, I have notes.
Yeah.
And
I got notes.
It's just
I got 3 notes. We started trying to talk about Vince McMahon pooping on a chick, and that seems too close to fart porn. So now we can't go into
I'm
that.
not going to get branded with this. That's unacceptable. This is ridiculous. He brought it up. I would never even say these things. I'm fucked.
Are you waiting for someone to like message you and be like, "You son of a bitch"?
Yeah, you don't get gun shy about this stuff. Because the people who listen to these podcasts, because they're like, we're from the Northeast, so like people from the Northeast are like the highest level of comedy fans that exist.
Gotcha. So what are you?
They have a real palate for it.
Okay,
for real, and so they'll like throw you things every now and then. You're like, damn, that is sharper than maybe I could come up with.
What are you talking about in the comment section? You think?
No, like personal messages and stuff.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I get some pretty.
They're terrible, but they're so sharp. It's like I can't get mad at it.
Here's
like,
the thing.
Damn, that guy's got a brain.
The way I look at it is, this is whatever. This show is my show, and whatever I'm saying on it is whatever I'm saying on. I'm not worried about getting like people like, yo, what you talked about on The End was wildly unacceptable, and you really should have stayed away from that fart porn topic.
Yeah, I gotta grow up, man. I just haven't been around that much. I've been doing mics for like 2 weeks. I've been getting back around.
How's that been working out?
That's super fun.
Yeah, you good?
Oh my god, yeah.
Feel good?
So fun. Me and Rainy and Matera go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a secret group chat.
Oh, you guys got a secret group?
Secret group.
Yeah, the funny thing is, you're like, I might get canceled with this. Now you're talking about secret groups.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about secret groups. We were talking about.
It's like, yo, hey, what's up? We're all like 37. Would you like to do open mics together? And it's like, yeah.
See,
great.
No, that's good. You're out there flexing muscles, getting out there, fucking doing sets. I get you. I see it.
I don't know. New shit feels bad to buy.
Why?
What?
What'd you say? New shit feels what?
Like doing new stuff. I haven't done like just brand new. Like we're throwing it. Here goes.
Yeah, that's what an open mic's for.
Okay, well,
Chris, that's what the open mics are for. They're fucking batting cages. Get out there, swing away.
You still want to do all right.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not. Did I say it doesn't suck to have things not work? I know exactly what that's like. You go out there, you swing hammer. Sometimes you miss.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is you're still swinging. Something's going to get hit.
I just am not used to the eye contact after a total Hiroshima terrible miss. And like you're staring at another human's eyes.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, I'm wasting your life right now.
Dude, look.
Keep it moving.
The way I look at it, every open mic is like dudes who are like, yeah, I'm the best. Like, not that they're saying it. Every open mic is like dudes like, yo, you want to see me do a full fucking can opener? You want to see me do a huge dive? Check this out. I can do a full flip. Every open mic is that scene from Boogie Nights with John C. Reilly, like, all right, full flip. Here we go.
Oh, my God.
And then hitting the water.
I forgot that scene, yeah.
Hitting the water on his back and then coming over the surface and they're like, you didn't do a full flip? And you're like, I know. I didn't.
Oh, my God.
Everyone just swims away. You fuck up. Sometimes you do the full flip. Sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
I don't think you should, like, and at this point in time, you shouldn't be worried about not making, unless you really eat your dick. But I get that too.
I think it's just I just haven't seen disappointment like that in a woman's face in a long time.
Oh,
an older woman. It's just like, I tried to come out and see a thing, and it's like, whoops.
Yeah.
Man.
That's on them,
it's
too.
It's really special.
That's on them, too.
It's really great.
Somebody who actively goes out to an open mic, who's like, I'm ready to see the best comedy I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
That's on them.
Yeah, you're right.
That's on them. That's not like they pay. Like, I'm not sure. I'm not saying they didn't pay. They probably paid like $5 to get in there, 2 drink minimum.
Nah.
Either way, you're just there. You're there to witness. You're there to witness people, and that's what it is. Nobody pays to go see someone at a batting cage. That's the craziest thing. No one goes.
I've been to a batting cage in forever, man.
You just were. You were at a verbal batting cage. And you were swinging like you were goddamn Hank Aaron.
I leaned my forehead in.
That's exactly what you did.
Gilmore.
You're like, yo,
it'll be fun.
Take your base. Take your fucking base, Christopher. But that's,
It was fun, man.
Yeah.
I like being around those guys.
Yeah, who doesn't? They're great dudes.
Yeah.
It's fun to be around.
Going to nightcap tonight?
Am I doing nightcap? Maybe, possibly.
Okay.
And that's at 10?
It's 10 p.m., yeah.
Yeah. No, this will come out next week. So, yeah, maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't know if it was live. This is pre-taped?
This is pre-tapes.
Yeah, I was going to ask you a lot more questions in the text, but I didn't want to make you way more mad than you already were.
I wasn't going to be mad.
You were already mad.
I wasn't mad.
Yeah.
Look, again,
I'm so
you think that you're
Why are you giving me a thought? You were so mad in the text.
how in the text?
You were so mad on a phone call. You were like, okay, great. See you soon.
I was busting your chops.
Mm-hmm.
I was busting your chops.
You know, some
Because you're like,
people-
yo, I'll just come scoop you. I'm like, I'm already on the way there.
Yeah, well, that's a nice way to treat it like a guest who's going to come on your podcast. Make them nervous. Fine. Doing my best, man. No, this is great. Thanks for having me, man. This is pre-taped, though, yeah?
Yeah. You could drop whatever you wanted right now. We could edit it out. We could bleep it if you wanted.
I don't know if that's a thing we should do.
We bleep it. We look at him, Danny. We could bleep it right now, and no one would even know. You could say something real crazy.
Yeah, this is what cops tell people in interrogation.
Yeah.
Like, look, you're just with me. I'm a friend. I can help you. Okay? You got to just tell me what happened.
I'm just saying.
The same thing.
Like, what I'm saying is, like, we already know. We already know what happened.
What happened?
You know, I'm just saying.
I was a total dick to you for no reason.
If you say what happened, you know, we can just get it out of
You
the
know
way.
what happened? You dropped my credit score 140, and my dad wants to fight you. I'm serious. He's got old man rage.
Why is he so mad at me?
I don't even know how. Like 140 points is a lot of points.
That's just
A
crazy
good
that it
credit-
dropped
like,
that much.
credit
I
score's
don't
like
understand how
800.
it dropped that much.
Well, we can go back and look at the Verizon bill.
Also, that was your bill.
No, I don't remember what happened, but you definitely should have paid it or some shit. There's no way that
It was
all
in
me.
your name. You left.
Okay. Well,
And then
he's
I
still
did
upset about
I
it.
did tell you that I could pay you. And you said, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah, you try to be nice. I'm a doormat. You smooth it over. Just resent you for 6 years. Then your dad's like, yo, hit him. If you see him, hit him. Hit him afterwards. I love that we lived together.
I thought it was
Honestly,
fun.
it was like a very good time.
It was a fun time. It wasn't bad.
We'd get hammered and watch RoboCop and
Yeah.
play Sega Genesis.
It was
awesome.
sounds like
I was working on being a body tech. I was actually going and doing
I know,
things.
you were doing-
like the man to live with.
yeah,
honestly.
you were doing a great job. I didn't know, like, sometimes you'd be there, sometimes I wouldn't be there, and it would just be like, you know, like two ships passing in the night sometimes, and sometimes you just hang out, watch Terminator 2.
Yeah, you were the best dude to like accidentally run into. Like come home and be like, oh shit, Shaner's here?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there was one time I came there, you
Good
had like
wake up.
4 people in the house, and I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Well,
And I was like, oh, this is cool.
yeah. It
Beers.
was like the best.
Beers. Yeah, it was great.
I don't resent it, man.
Uh,
I regret it. I said resent it? There's a slip.
I don't resent it at all.
I don't even really care about
Yeah,
that.
it's like-
140.
Yeah, man, I don't care. Just like whatever. It's like, you know, it's like water under the bridge. You know,
I
It's
should have
like-
just made you do this later and slept for like 6 hours.
Yeah, you could have. You could have done that.
Nah, you were on foot, and I knew Danny Dub's a professional.
I
That a
was.
waste of
Danny
time.
Dubs. Danny was here.
That's who I actually thought about. I was like,
Danny
Shana
was
will
here,
understand that I'm fucking with him, but
and
like
I
Dubs
know-
is a professional
and
man.
I know. And you
so
know what?
I was like, I don't know if he's gonna understand that I actually like would be on time, but I'm gonna fuck with Shana a little bit. And be like,
And you know, he would have. I think Danny would have got
Actually,
it.
Shaner's the only host that's actually here on time. So when I see a text that's 1 o'clock from most of the hosts, I'm like, okay, so we'll start around 2:33.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
So
thanks.
by most podcast standards, you were actually on time. It's just Shaner's a normal person that shows up when he says he's gonna.
Yeah, but it's like that's like being the hottest dude who works at Chili's, dude. You gotta fucking actually be a professional. Also, Dubs, when I drove by, we made eye contact. Did you see that was me when I first drove by before parking?
No.
Okay, because we made eye contact and you didn't move your face at all, and I was like, "Fuck, Dubs is pissed." God damn it! God damn.
Nope.
I almost left this coffee in a car because of that face I saw.
We were talking about the Flyers.
We were talking
was in
about
a
the Flyers
bad
shit in
mood.
the bed.
Okay. All right. Because we did make eye contact. I knew it was you. And I was like, hey. And you just left it stone faced, didn't move
You
at
just
all.
caught us in a shitty conversation.
And I almost bailed on the whole thing of being a dickhead and just
And
came
that
in
would
here
have
and was
been
like, I'm so
even
sorry.
worse if you
I'm
just
so
kept
sorry.
driving.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
almost bailed on it because Dubs looked real upset,
man.
and he's like
You
a
know what?
professional guy who's trying to make money.
I fucking
I'll
wish.
fuck with you, but I don't want. Like,
I just want a
know Dubs that
goddamn
well.
Stanley Cup. That's all it is.
I wish I would have seen you drive by, and if you kept driving, you're like, sorry, man, couldn't make it. I'm like, I just saw you. I just saw you.
I would have kept doing shit like that, except I saw a serious face, and I know you as a man, and I was like, damn, I think he's like having a hard, like I'm playing it too hard. So I parked and came up, was like, yo. Hey, like I was at Taco Bell drive-thru.
Yeah,
like, hey,
I heard
guys got
you.
that shit back on there?
I heard you.
Hello.
That was just a blank stare.
Nope.
Yeah.
That was just 1,000-yard
I totally
stare.
misread it.
Thinking about Carter Hart fucking us over.
I thought you were done with this shit, and you're like, fucking Wood's full of shit, dude. Look at that.
Nope.
I'm gonna get out with a coffee. What a bitch.
Nope.
That's what I
Now, see, the whole thing is if you got out with coffee and you had like multiple coffees, everything would have been like, oh, see, that's what you do.
I thought about that. I didn't buy you guys coffee.
I
on
know,
purpose.
and that's fine. I appreciate you committing to the bit.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being like, you know what I'm going to do?
Don't say it like that.
Okay.
It
I-
sounds like such a. But I was messing with you.
Yeah.
And that is. What
I get it. That's why I'm not mad about it.
Okay.
If I was really mad about something, I would have been like, I don't think I would have said anything. If I was actually mad about
This
it.
would have went way worse.
Yeah.
If you were actually mad.
If I was actually mad, it would have been a different thing.
I knew driving here when I took a right and just like cruised down Pine Street. I was like, this is either gonna work or it's gonna ruin me knowing Ryan.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even
What
know
it's
where. I
going
don't even
one
know
of
where
two
Pine
ways.
Street is.
Oh, it's in South. Well, remember I got off the wrong exit?
Oh yeah, so you went all the way.
Yeah, I got off at the stadium exit. I love South Philadelphia. It looks great. I do actually love South Philadelphia. It's one of the reasons I love living with you, because the history of organized crime in South Philadelphia. No bullshit. I really enjoy like driving around those neighborhoods.
Yeah, they got rid of Melrose.
The Melrose Diner.
Yeah,
Okay. Was that part of that? I only know like the
that
story from,
Melrose
the
Diner was
70s.
honestly the only diner that I thought was going to survive COVID.
Oh yeah, when I picked you up,
Yeah.
I thought that was still there.
No.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
It's gone.
Yeah,
They
I was
got
like,
rid
let's
of
go to
that.
Melrose, and then we ended up at
Yeah,
Chickies.
we went to Chicken Pete's. We could have gone to Melrose, but they got rid of it. And I thought that was going to be the only place to survive, considering like there were 3 mob hits in that fucking parking lot.
Really?
Yeah, and like everyone talked about it. That was the reason
In
the phone.
Melrose?
Yeah, Melrose. That's the reason the phone booth was still there. There was no phone in it, but the phone booth was there because some guy got fucking shot in the back of the head in the fucking phone booth.
Is that where Nicky Scarfo knifed the guy?
That might have been.
Because that happened at a diner restaurant. That might have been
that.
Melrose. I
Might have
don't
been
know the name
Melrose.
of it.
And now there's
But when
nothing
Scarfo
there.
came up from the AC,
Yeah.
he fucking knifed the guy, and they were like, "What are you doing?" Or I think it might have been before. And, then
And
he
we
got
could have
banished to
we
AC,
could have
I'm
got
not sure.
diarrhea at that place. Instead we got
Nah, I liked going to Chickies with you. dude.
Chickies wasn't bad, but I would have rather had a fucking $5 Reuben on New Year's Day. Which
Yeah,
actually
well, you didn't pay for anything, so
you told me not to.
no, you said you don't have any. You were
I
like,
didn't
Chris,
say.
I need you to pay for all of this. That's what you said. I'm sorry, man. Thank you for having me.
How'd I say it?
You're like, I fucking don't have any money. I don't have any money. That's what you said. I never, dude, honestly, that. I've never been able to, like, that vocal range I haven't had in a long time.
No,
Corn star?
I don't know, man. I thought I was gonna get the burger, and then you told me that you watched Gandalf fart on a cake.
Yeah, right. I don't even
No.
No. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Do it.
It's mean.
What are you gonna do?
No, I was gonna be like, I need 11 non-alcoholic beers to enjoy myself at a meal with you, Chris. Please pay for them. I need that. And I'm like, why don't you just get water or coffee?
Nope. I needed 11 non-alcoholic beers on New
I
Year's
had one
Day.
with you.
I know
you were
you
having
did.
two, and the waitress was like, what the fuck? I was
Yeah.
like, I'll have one of these too.
It was
It's
funny.
fine. That's
If
what
you
we're
didn't see
doing
that
here.
whole thing, you took it upon yourself to be like, I gotta make this less weird. I don't give a shit if anybody thinks it's weird that I'm ordering two.
I care about the waitress.
No,
the
what
person.
was her problem? She didn't care. She's getting tipped as far as she knows. I'm just a guy out having a good day.
Yeah, fuck people, dude. That's why you stop and get coffee and shit when you're supposed to be somewhere. That's right.
This
You're right, dude.
has been the End Podcast with Ryan Shannon. Chris, thank you so much for being on the goddamn show.
Are we doing a Patreon?
Yeah, we're going to do a Patreon.
Okay, I'm going to take a piss and we'll do that.
Make sure you call the hotline, 833-443-5300. We'll address any comment, question, concern, or possible inquiry about lesbian porn with strap-ons and that you might be gay. Any question you got. Thank you so much. We're going to switch over to Patreon later.